Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about what my dream park would be. This park would have 15 coasters, with one being a standout coaster, 5 flat rides, and a water ride of some sorts. I won't be covering food or souvenirs because those are pretty boring, and this park must also not be realistic. With that out of the way, let's get into the park. I'm going to start out with the 5 flat rides. First, I would add a Giga Discovery because the forces on those are really fun. Second, I would add a Star Flyer that's around 300 feet tall because Star Flyers are thrilling and relaxing. Third, I would add a Top Spin. I've never been on a Top Spin, but they look really fun. Fourth, I would add a Ferris wheel because why not? And fifth, a Scrambler because Scramblers are super fun with the laterals and the near miss effects. My first coaster that would be added to the park would be a BMM Floorless, something like Medusa at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, but with a different layout obviously, and more theming. If you've never been on a floorless coaster, do it. They are really fun if they don't have a rattle. My number 2 pick for this park would be an Intamin launch coaster. This would be similar to Pantheon with a triple launch with the top hat and the spike, but would have different elements. Hopefully this coaster would be reliable, unlike some other ones. My third pick for this park would be an RMC Hybrid. I don't plan on making this the tallest or the fastest in the world, but still a great ride. It would be around 180 feet tall, with 3 inversions and around 20 total airtime moments. Think something like Hakuge in Nagashima Spa Land. Next, I would add a Mach Xtreme spinner. There are only currently one of these in operation when making this video, but it would have similar stats to Silver Dollar City's Time Traveler, with a 100-foot height and 3 inversions and a couple launches. My 5th coaster would be a B&M Flying Coaster. This would be similar to Tatsu at Magic Mountain. The stats would be around the same, but there would be a longer track length and more inversions. My 6th coaster for this park would be an S&S 4D coaster. Not a free spin though. It would be like the massive Ejinaika at Fuji-Q Highland. This would have a completely redesigned layout, but have around a 250-foot tall lift with 90-degree face first drop, and all the wicked 4D inversions. My 7th pick for this ridiculous park would be a B&M Invert, but with the old over-the-shoulder restraints. This would be like Raptor or Banshee, and be very intense while having a completely new layout. The 8th coaster added to this dream park would be a Mach Hyper coaster. This might be a little controversial, but the only Mach Hypers are on the other side of the world. Those Mach Hypers look really fun, and you never know, I might add a B&M Hyper in the future. The 9th coaster to open with this park would be a B&M Giga. I was thinking a layout like Fury 325, only with a little more airtime and a longer track length. This would also have a height of 350 feet. My 3rd and final Mach coaster would be a Mach Water coaster. I would probably have an inversion on this, like a vertical loop, and make it the tallest and fastest in the world with a launch. This would be the water ride for the park, as mentioned before. The 10th coaster added to this park would be a B&M Wing coaster. I like wing coasters because they give you a break from all the intense coasters. They're just graceful rides. I was thinking a coaster like Gatekeeper at Cedar Point. The 11th coaster coming to the park would be a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster. This would be like Karnan at Hansa Park, and I think it should have a great Gerstlauer launch and some great low to the ground moments. The first wooden coasters to make the list would be a Dueling GCI. These coasters wouldn't be mirrored, they would have their own unique tracks that weave through the structure, filled with quick pops of airtime and forceful laterals. The second wooden coaster to make the list would be Gravity Group Monster. It would be 160 feet tall and have a long airtime filled ride like the Voyage at Holiday World. The 15th coaster and the first of its kind would be the one and only RMC TRex. This would be a 510-foot coaster with massive airtime hills and whippy transitions and inversions. This coaster would be a standout coaster, as mentioned before, and be the park's headlining attraction. So that would be my dream park. If you think I missed anything, let me know. I know this park is very unrealistic, but it's a park I know I would want to be my home park. Thanks for taking your time to watch my video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing and leave your video ideas in the comments below.